Chris, great to speak to you. Thank you so much for sparing the time. What a fight. How are you feeling today?
Great. There's no better feeling than putting in 2-3 months of non-stop training to come away with a beautiful victory, you know, especially to end the new year, you know, so I'm very happy.
And it was such a tear-up, wasn't it, between yourself and Spike O'Sullivan? Was that the game plan, or did he goad you into making it a bit of a scrap?
Obviously, leading up to the fight, there was a lot of antics. There was you know, disrespectful comments and actions that he took to try and kind of get under my skin. So that may have played a role in my tactics towards fighting him on the night. But you know, I did what I thought was the best strategy to take him apart. And in the 7th round, he quit. You know, it was a hell of a fight. We like to call it a war in boxing. And you know, that's what the public like to see. They like to see a proper scrap, and I think that's what we put on for the public yesterday.
We just saw some shots there of a barrage of punches you threw, and also as you leapt into the ring, that real hand speed. How much of you and Adam Booth, and also with your own father in the corner, they've been working on that. How much of that a unique weapon is it that you offer that?
Speed kills. You know, it doesn't matter how much power you have. A lot of people talked about how powerful this guy was leading up to the fight. But, you know, if you're throwing these big power shots, but I'm throwing 3 or 4 shots before you can get your one off, there's no way you can beat me, especially when you have someone like me who is able to take a shot. You know, I pride myself on the fact that, you know, I can withstand a lot of punishment. So even if I do get caught, you're not going to take me down. So we work on the speed, we work on technique, and, you know, each fight we're improving, we're tweaking, and we're getting bigger and better each time we step into the ring.
You mentioned Spike O'Sullivan's antics, Chris. I mean, no love lost between you two before the fight. Have you settled your differences now? Everything cool?
I came up to him in the ring after the fight, and well, you know, before they announced the winner, obviously, I said to him, "Are you going to apologize for what you've done leading up to the fight?" He looked at me, he said, "Yeah, I'm sorry." So I shook his hand, and so yeah, the beef is squashed now officially.
Fantastic. That's great to hear. I mean, it was a fantastic night at the O2 Arena in London. What was the atmosphere like there, Chris? Do you think the sport is in a good place right now, especially with the number of British boxers all the way across the divisions who are performing?
I think British boxing is in an unbelievable spot at the moment. You know, we've got some great talent all throughout the divisions, all different weights. Got some great characters. So British boxing is definitely an all-time high, I believe. And you know, it's a privilege to be able to fight on Sky Sports and bring these talents and being in and amongst these talents and fighting, you know, to really bolster boxing and to get it, you know, mainstream again. You know, this is what. It's a dream come true, and I'll hopefully be fighting again within the next 3 months. You know, I like to stay active, so you guys are going to be seeing a lot more of me in the very near future.
Yeah, we look forward to it. And speaking of which, you're now the mandatory challenger for the WBA middleweight belt held by Daniel Jacobs. Any idea where and when that might happen, Chris?
There's a few options. Obviously, he's the champ, and he's from Brooklyn, so that's an option, flying over there to America. You know, being a Brit, I'd always love to fight in England, so if we can get the fight over here, that would be great. You know, it all depends. There's a lot of politics, but you know, the fight will happen within the next year, within the next 6 months, and you know, that is my dream, to become a middleweight world champion. And Jacobs is the man who they're going to put in front of me, and he's not going to get in my way.
OK, make sure you keep us posted on that. Listen, all the best for your future plans. A very Merry Christmas to you as well, Chris.
OK, Merry Christmas to you guys.
On we get. 2, please.